project was basically in marketing. It was to carry out activities for the MD where he had derived from a marketing plan, so it was quite costly for him to have a marketing plan in place. But in order to have those activities carried out was my role in the company. The company has been established for 20 years, but they didn't actually have a client database in place. So to focus those marketing activities, they actually need a client database so they can carry on calling those loyal customers. I actually made a database for the company for over about 250 clients. Well, the company was quite small, about 10 people. I was the 11th person there, and they didn't actually have anyone in marketing, so I actually had a leadership role in my marketing department. Everyone was really friendly, welcoming, and they all quite knew everything about the company, so if I needed any help, just jump over to the accounts. They knew everything about the company, so I could get help from all of them. Definitely. I've built on a lot of my interpersonal skills, social skills, networking. I actually got to go away and network with some clients to actually sell the company and the services they provide. It's actually built on my confidence. I can now work in an organisation and talk to people confidently, and I was offered a one-year placement in another marketing company, so that obviously was a first step to my career. I'll always look back to it. That was my first career in marketing. I was actually a marketing exec, so that was my base for my skills, to actually getting business knowledge in the organisation. And it will always be something I first think of when I go into an organisation from interview. It's definitely a shining star on your CV. It's one of the valuable assets on my CV, definitely. It's one of the top careers I put, considering I've only had 2 placements. Shell Step on its own is recognised everywhere, and it's an award I've achieved, so it also goes under my achievements. So it's obviously going to help me in my future interviews. Well, if you first just go into an organisation and say, oh, I want to be a marketing assistant, no one's supervising you. You have no one to go back to for any help or anything you're worried about. Whereas from Shell Step, I could get in touch with my supervisors if I had any problems. There weren't any in my placement. You have that backhand to help you and to guide your way. Say, if you want to come back and say, I'd actually like to develop this certain skill in marketing, how can I go about doing that? And they'll advise you. So I could approach my MD with some other creative skills I wanted to do.